Hi, this is Earl Eugene with the Crypto Boot Camp. Want to welcome you to our channel. Now, before we get going, if you would, hit the like, share, and or subscribe button. We'd greatly appreciate it. I had one hell of a morning. Yes, I woke around 3:40 this morning. Something said, hey, get up and check the markets. Something I rarely do. Why do I rarely check the markets? Because usually in the last year, I'll say, it's been nothing but stagnation. Volatility and stagnation on the race to the bottom. So why would I go and check it today? I don't know. But I was obedient. And I discovered that Bitcoin broke out this morning from 16,800 to a high of 18,400. Indicators show that the markets were actually up 4%. That's pretty doggone big. 4%? That's huge. I also discovered that Bitcoin had broken through the 20, 50, and 100-day moving average. Wow. Let me say that again. Bitcoin had broken through the 20, 50, and 100-day moving average. That's pretty serious. Also discovered that Bitcoin is also seeing its lowest ever P&E or profit loss ratio around the 30-day moving average. Wow. These indicators are revealing a setup for a move up. Yeah, something is happening in the markets. Now, why would I be talking about Bitcoin if I am a self-proclaimed Mexican? Well, I'm talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is actually a part of our market analysis. Many coins are correlated to the market activity associated with Bitcoin. And with that, we use the activity of Bitcoin to help us prognosticate, if you will, to help us predict, to help us assess exactly what is going on in the markets. And by determining what is going on in the markets, we move accordingly, if you know what I mean. Now, what we are seeing right now in the markets, especially with Bitcoin, could be a massive head fake. Who knows? It could absolutely be the beginning of another downturn. But there are other indicators. There's another indicator called the Fibonacci, or what we call Fib. Once Bitcoin hits that particular number, and I think at this particular point, that number is 0.5. Yes, 0.5 Fib, which is somewhere, I think, around 32 to 33,000 Bitcoin. Pricing, of course. And at 0.5 Fibonacci, we could expect a bull run. Now, what may happen is we may have a serious pump, and this pump may be short-lived, meaning it may go up and come back down. And if it does, then after a particular point, we will go back up to 0.5, and we will certainly be in a bull run. Now, what does the Fibonacci represent? It represents support and resistance in the market. Now, support and resistance is nothing but buying versus selling pressure. Sort of, if you would, goes back to what Richard Hart says, and that is the impatient pays the patient. So that's another look at it. Now, these movements may go in a couple of ways. Well, go in this particular order. After it reaches that 0.5 Fibonacci for good, we will know that we're certainly in and open for perhaps a 5-year bull run where tremendous wealth will be, yes, realized by average, everyday working people. I do believe that cryptocurrencies is the great financial equalizer. Yes, I believe that cryptocurrencies is the financial equalizer. And the reason I say that is because right here, right now, as cryptocurrencies stand, you could put a nominal amount of investment, if you will, into cryptocurrencies, and you can realistically, I'm not talking, lottery odds type stuff. I'm saying realistically put yourself in a position to realize some great profits, if that is what you desire to do. Now, you could stay in the legacy, the old system, dealing with banks and mortgage companies and finance companies and interest and debt, if you want to, because that is what the US dollar represents. It's a debt instrument. It has no deflationary aspects associated to it. Or you can get into true DeFi in cryptocurrencies. And there are several instruments that we're going to discuss at the Crypto Bootcamp on Saturday, January 28th, 2023 at 9 a.m. at the McKimmon Center on the campus of North Carolina State University, 1106 Gorman Street, Raleigh, North Carolina. We will be discussing those subjects, and we will show you how to properly set up your wallet that only you have access to. Not me, not anyone else associated with it, but only you have access to. And we'll show you how to acquire assets that you self-custody or you have within your wallet that no one else has access to. And we will show you the proper way to stake your assets so that they create interest, or what we would call yield, because that's what we want. We want yield. We want our assets to bring us yield. And that principle that we put into those assets, we want that to remain right where it is. And we're going to teach you how to do all of those things at the boot camp. We're going to show you how to properly secure your wallet. We're going to show you how to do so many things with your wallet and with your cryptocurrencies that you're going to leave feeling anew and refreshed financially, if that makes sense. So please do us a favor, share our videos with your friends and tell your uncle, the skeptic, the one who thinks he knows everything and everything is fake and everything's a scam. Tell him to come on. Bring uncle. And if he's a skeptic when he leaves, I'll give him his money back. But I promise you, he won't be a skeptic when he leaves. In fact, old uncle, the skeptic, will be a zealot. He will be one of the first people going out telling everyone he knows about the power of cryptocurrencies. Now, if you're a freedom-loving American, come to our boot camp. If you love the freedom to do as you want, come to our boot camp, as long as you don't hurt anyone. If you love having the freedom to come and go and assemble as you please, come to our boot camp. This is what we represent. Come one, come all. All will be accepted at the Crypto Boot Camp. This is Earl Eugene, aka Deep Spate. I appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you the next time. Until then, educate, matriculate, and elevate.